burnout as a creative is one of the things I dislike so much. So in this video, we're going to be talking about what creative burnout is and how we can handle it as content creators. Hi everyone, hi guys. If you are just clicking on my video for the first time, my name is Heyyy and I am a full-time content creator based in Lagos, Nigeria. So like the title of this video said, we're going to be talking about what creative burnout is and how we can battle this thing and combat this thing, because I feel like everybody at some point in their creative journey goes through what is called burnout. So get your book, your biro, your tea, coffee, anything you like. Just sit back and let's have a jolly good time. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe now, because over here we have so much fun. So let's get into it. So first of all, I would like us to establish what is creative burnout. I'm going to use exactly what Google says. What is creative burnout? So creative burnout is a state of emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion that occurs when you feel overwhelmed, stressed, or bored as a creative, leading to a decline in inspiration, motivation, and creative output. Now that's Google, I'm sorry. That was a lot, but that's Google. But here is my own definition. So I will define creative burnout as when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel burnt out, literally, like the term says, when you feel like you don't have it in you again, when you feel demotivated, demoralized, when you feel like everything around you is annoying you. If you have been feeling any of this and you did not know what it was, it is creative burnout. Some things that can cause creative burnout or that can make you to feel burnt out as a creative is when you are overwhelmed, when you have taken on too many jobs or more jobs than you can handle. I feel like as creative, one of the things that we do is overwork ourselves, because we are working. Sometimes we work on our own time and we feel like we can do so many things at a time, and it can lead to burnout. Two, when you feel like you have been doing the same thing over and over again, when you are bored, basically. When you feel like everything is the same old, nothing is inspiring you, you don't feel creative, you don't feel like, I want to do something, nothing excites you, that causes creative burnout. Another thing that causes creative burnout is comparison. When you consume so much of other people's content and you start to compare yourself, you start to say, oh, I wish I can do that, or not in a good way, but in a way that you are comparing yourself. It can make you feel burnt out, especially when you are not really being your best or putting your best foot forward at that time. And the last one is like physical constraints. Maybe you are sick or something is causing stress on you mentally, physically, spiritually, any of them. So those are the things that can cause burnout, and that is what burnout is. Now that we know those things, let's talk about how we can tackle it. Why I wanted to establish what burnout is so that some people go through these things but they don't know what they are going through. Do you get? So if you are going through any of these, or you have gone through any of this, it means you were burnt out, and this is how you can tackle it. So number one thing for tackling burnout is, first of all, recognizing that you are burnt out. Like when you see these signs, when you see these things, when you're feeling this way, recognize that you are burnt out and take a step back. Physically take a step back. Like actually find a place that you can go away from everything that is causing that exhaustion, because it is exhaustion that is leading to, like, that burnout is leading to exhaustion, or you're already exhausted. So I like to say, take a step back, take a few hours away. If you can take some days away, I love it for you. Number two is to talk to someone, or kind of introspect. Either you talk to someone or you think about it, like, what is actually causing this burnout? Am I overwhelmed? Am I overworking myself? So that you will know where to solve, like where to focus on and where to tackle. Do you get? Try to figure out what's causing this burnout. It could simply be you are not motivated by anything around you, you need new motivation, or you have been scrolling too much on Instagram and you are letting other people's successes or supposed success on social media affect your own like trajectory and your own plan. It could be that, anything. It can be that maybe you were sick and you didn't let yourself recover from that before you started creating. So figure out what is really causing that problem, and you can do that by talking to someone. I think it's important to talk to someone, or if you can't, or you prefer to like introspect and think by yourself, then that's fine as well. Number three, when you are back from that break and when you have figured out what exactly is causing that burnout, I am a firm believer in writing goals down and having clear written goals. Like I need to know what I'm working on and what I want, so that if any time comes that I feel, you know, demotivated, demoralized, I can go back and look at this and say, oh Heyyy, this is what you're actually working towards. Because if it's in your head, you will forget. So my next step would be, if you're the kind of person that writes your goals down, it does not have to be anything too fancy. It can just be in your notepad or in your phone or something. Go back to that goal and look at why you are doing the things you are doing. Most times our why motivates us when we don't feel like it. And in this point, this is when you actually need it. Number 4 is to switch something up. I'm talking about anything. Like, this thing has helped me so many times. I can't count the number of times I've felt burnt out, and maybe what I needed to do was even simply change the pouch on my phone. Like, guys, it's that simple. It could be changing your hair. Like girls, you know that once you get that hair done, I promise you everything is fine. Everything, I promise you, everything is totally fine. You need to switch something up. I like to do this thing where maybe if I've been recording in one particular spot for a long period of time, I like to try to change that when I feel like I'm getting bored. So I can record outside, I can change my location, I can get a new equipment. That would make you feel more excited. Or sometimes you can even go to a studio space and record content. Nobody said you have to record content in your house. Or you can try and go to a new spot, maybe try a new kind of content. Switch things up. And number 5 is block the noise. This is particularly for people that feel overwhelmed from consuming a lot of content, but I feel it works for everybody. If you're having creative block, it's easy for you to just doom scroll. I'm speaking from experience. Like, when I'm not feeling like doing anything, I can just carry my phone and I'm just scrolling on social media, looking at things, instead of me to actually take out time and feed my mental health with things like reading books, self-help books, novel, anything that would bring up that creative spark in me again. Watching movies, watching adverts, just stop the noise. And you can also be on social media, but here's what I mean by stop the noise. If there's a particular page that brings you so much nonsense, block them or unfollow them for that period of time. If there's a person that you follow that makes you want to compare yourself, feel free to unfollow them. And lastly, remember that you are not alone. A lot of us out here get burnt out, especially when what you are doing depends on you, like on your brain. If you are creating for a product, that's fine. You can think of things, even if you can still get burnt out. But especially when the story comes from you, everything comes from you. I'm talking to lifestyle creators. I'm just talking to content creators. Like I said, it's easy for you to get burnt out. But remember that you are not alone. Remember that there are ways you can cope this. Remember, it happens to everybody. It does not make you a lazy creator. It does not make you, somebody that is not creative. It does not make you somebody that can't think of ideas. It just means you need to reboot, restart, find something new. This can even be an experience for you to find a new niche that you should go into. That's another thing. You may go to your, you may realize, I want to change my content. So just take it as a learning curve. Like, I got burnt out, let's take a step back and reevaluate and try to come back again. But the key thing is to come back again. Is to what? Come back again. And that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. Please, guys, make sure to like this video. I'm begging, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1K subscribers by June. June is the end of Q2. By June, and share this video to somebody that you know that will definitely need it. And if you are trying to be a consistent content creator and you don't really know how to do that, I have this video right here that's going to help you figure out all of that. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.